Hello, it's Jamie. I will be doing my video exploration for Module 2, and my topic is Locke's empiricism. And basically what I wanted to know for myself is any challenges to that beyond our text, you know, whether it be the past or the present. So I did Google search that, and I came across a website called Philosophy Break, and it's a home for learning about philosophy. I liked some of the writings I found about Locke. It did say a lot of what we have learned about already. His simple essay for concerning human understanding, and a lot of the same text and ideas and quotes from him, but it went a little further, you know, and it talked about his influence and his effects and how his views align with so much of the common sense of today. So a lot of my question I kind of wanted to discover or read more about was, at first learning about his philosophies, I struggle with vastness sometimes. So when Locke said there's no exceptions, everything we learn, everything that gets discovered from that blank slate from birth, is from sensation or reflection, and that's it, no exceptions. I'm like, how can that be? There's got to be more learning. There's got to be more ways of learning, right? One thing that the Philosophy Break site did talk about was a philosopher named Brian McGee, and he has a memoir called Confessions of a Philosopher, and he talks about Locke a lot. A few sentences that he did say in describing Locke was, if Locke has come to be thought of as something of a plain, commonsensical thinker, perhaps even a bit pedestrian, it is because what he had to say has become so familiar that it may be in danger of seeming obvious to us. I think that completely describes how I feel especially when I first read and learned about him and his views, because again, so familiar, so pedestrian, so common, yet what a great way to try to understand ourselves and human behavior and how everything kind of runs together. So this philosopher McGee, you know, brings it back to his influence again, and how he's been so influential, the most influential since Aristotle, which I thought was great because it just links back to a lot of the writing in our texts, how our book says Locke was naming the old Aristotelian metaphor of the mind as a blank slate ready to be written on by experience. So I enjoyed learning this. Thank you.